Hello everybody, welcome back to the Book Corner. I am Hermione, author and lover of good literature. So at the timing of this, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I am absolutely dead tired. I worked Labor Day, and I really wish that all the businesses were closed on Labor Day because it's supposed to be our holiday, but, you know, we don't get a holiday. We just get reminded that we're sold our soul to the company store, so to speak. So this morning's video, happy Tuesday everyone. Tomorrow's payday, yay. Which I won't get to enjoy until Thursday. But anyways, so sorry guys, I'm tired. So I did not get to read the other half, part 2 of the Spindle. I was just so dead tired from working. I woke up at like 11 something, which should have been enough time to do the video, but unfortunately, as I said, I was not able to do the video, and I also did not start on hold on a second here. I did not start on the 3 pages I intended to do on my horror novel. Once again, dead tired. I barely got through a book, like a couple chapters of a book, which sucks. But yeah, I can't wait till Thursday gets around because then I'm off for the next 3 days, so I will get a lot of stuff caught up. So anyways, with that out of the way, let's talk about a book that's coming out next month called The Twits Next Door. And oh god, so other countries like the UK, they've already released the book, and Penguin Random House decided they had to bastardize Roald Dahl's work. It's like, this is the thing, they can't get away with censoring his work, so let's get some authors that have no clue how to write the way Roald Dahl wrote, slap their names on it, connect it to Roald Dahl, and that way they can sell books. Does anyone see how wrong that is? It's just a thought. I literally cringed at the idea that there is a book that's got people's name on it. Oh my god. So this is the problem. This is the problem when you go and have people go and write using another author's characters. So, of course, they really didn't have to get permission from the Roald Dahl company because Penguin Random House owns the rights to Roald Dahl's work. This is why I'm an independent author. This is why I am. And they went, and apparently it's about this family called the Lovelies who come and live next door to the Twits. Why you would live near the Twits, I don't know. I do not know. And apparently the Twits discovered they have children. Here's a fun fact. The Twits don't have kids because Mrs. Twit would probably kill herself if she found out she was pregnant. And so they decide the Lovelies have to go, and they plot this stuff. And just the review from one person on YouTube has made me cringe. That has made me cringe. And of course, you just got to bring up all the problematic stuff that Roald Dahl was known for. Like, who cares? I don't care. I mean, the guy's fucking dead. Dead in a skeleton, people. Dead in a skeleton. Like we will all be in the next couple decades. And so goes and essentially they wrote a Twits book, and apparently it was half price, and I wonder why. So she read it, And she said that instead of it sounding like a companion that kids could be with, it sounded like a teacher. And that the insults were not whatever. it's like after 3 in the morning. I don't remember what she was like, but the impression that she gave was that she really just, I mean, I'm not saying that the impression she gave, she didn't really like the book. It was more that it was okay, but it wasn't dull. And the thing is, why I will not buy it is because it's not dull. It's not Roald Dahl. It's people mimicking his work and thinking people are dumb enough to believe that this is Roald Dahl's work. Roald Dahl had a certain way of writing, and you cannot mimic that. Like, nobody can mimic my style of writing because, it's not a style of writing that I've so far gotten reviews on. But that's the thing. That's the thing when you go into someone's writing and you create something different that's not the original work. because you want to, I don't know. So, I mean, I got an Audible credit, and I could easily use it to get an Audible version of the book, and it would come into my wonderful library on the 22nd of next month. But I really don't feel the need to buy the book. In audio, in Kindle, in any form. I don't feel like spending the time and effort and money to read a book that I'm probably not going to like. Yes, read more Adventures of the Twits sounds really enticing, but no. Roald Dahl, as far as I know of, as far as anyone in the universe knows of, he only intended to write the Twits once. And I'm sorry, but you will never be Roald Dahl. You will never be able to capture the language and the tone and how he approached writing. And as an author who is learning and growing as an author and trying to sculpt something that is terrifying in one book and interesting in another and fantastical in another, if I ever get to my mojo and I get to my little niche and I'm really good at keeping that little niche, I would not want my work in 50 years from now or 60 years from now, somebody come along and saying, oh, well, I can do it better than the original author. And I'm sorry, but it just does not work. And it's one of those things. You'll only have one author that writes one certain way, and once that author is gone, once that author is passed away and he or she is in the ground and all this, you're never going to get that magic back. And same thing with Lillian Jackson Braun. She was in the middle of writing what might have been her final novel. We don't know, because she passed away. We will never ever get Quillerin and Coco and Yum Yum ever again. We can buy her books that leads up to what's now the final book, but we will never get Coco and Yum Yum and Quillerin ever again. And this also goes along with when you adapt books into TV shows, and you go and you alter certain aspects of the book when you're adapting it. You're not, as much as people love the adaptation of the book, it's not really Anne Rice. it has her characters, but it doesn't have the feeling. It doesn't have the magic that, I mean, you can love it and all this stuff, and I'm all for people loving what they love, but the magic is just not there. And that is one of the huge reasons that I did not watch Interview with the Vampire, because Anne Rice was never, ever personally involved. Another example of an author that's still alive, I'm about to mention the name. I know people don't like hearing her name. Oh my god, it's kryptonite's coming down. J.K. Rowling. They made a eighth book that had her characters in it, but I've read the book. I actually bought the book when it first came out. It was one of those midnight party things people just loved. And it just wasn't the same. It had none of the magic that the 7 books had. And also, people were kind of freaked out about the whole thing with Voldemort and Bellatrix. People had their opinion about that one. Yeah. We did not need to know that. We did not need that image in our minds. Oh. I'm sorry. He's old enough to be her grandfather, okay? Ugh. Ugh. But anyways, but yeah, so, you know, it's never the same. It is never, ever the same, and it never will be the same. So, anyways, finally done with the video. I may, later on down the road, I may buy the Twits Next Door. As soon as if I get enough, like, reviews of it. But, yeah, not right now. Not right now. Maybe later on. Maybe when I go to, get down to Tennessee next year, I may buy it. But, right now, I just don't feel the need to own it. So anyways, I hope that's the end of that video. I will see you guys next time. I do promise to wake up and to at least try to read The Spindle Part 2 of the first story. Really interested to see where it goes. If not, I probably will have to wait until Thursday to start reading it again, because I will say something. Working these hours at night, it's very tiring, and all I want to do is go to bed. So I will see you guys around. Bye.